Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your Timeless Tarot. For whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. These are general readings for the collective. It may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest. Right, okay, we had these flippers. Let's see what these flippers ones are. Right, death, message and friendship. Wow. Isn't this exactly the same message that we kind of had yesterday, but about a relationship? So death is the ending of something, the transformation of something, releasing, letting go, closing out a cycle. We've got message, which we had in the last reading. And then we've got friendship. Oh, gosh, we've got magic at the bottom of the deck. Then I can see air, then I can see jealousy. Right, okay. I don't want to take too many because I want to use some of the other decks as well. 36, 33 and 17. Death, message and friendship. Right, okay. As I was saying, this just feels like to me, I don't know, it's the same reading, like intuitively being guided, receiving some sort of message or communication, or you're sending some sort of message to a friend that something is over, or that you need to release. We had a similar message a couple of weeks ago as well, releasing, and then friendship was in there. Let's pull a couple of cards on this and see what we've got going on. Show me this death, message and friendship energy for the collective, please, Spirit. Oops. The cards are so new and sticky. Right, show me this death, message and friendship energy for the collective. Teaching and learning. Oh, look at that. And then karmic completion. Is that not just learning a lesson so that you can close out a cycle? Card number 10 and card number 57, teaching and learning, karmic completion. So yeah, with this death card, like I say, that's an ending. That's you reaching the end of a cycle. That is you having learnt a lesson. And then we've got teaching and learning here. So I just feel that someone here has reached the end of a cycle within a social group, a friendship, and either you are the one that's communicating this externally, that something is over, or you're receiving intuitive guidance to close something out. Right, let's pull some tarot and see what's going on. But I feel that that's the message. You've reached a karmic completion. And it's so funny because obviously this deck's new to me, but I've written my own deck that's called the Karmic Completions deck. I haven't seen it written in that way before. So, karmic completion. Let's see what's going on. Show me this energy of death in relation to this reading, please, Spirit. I might have to pull one. I don't want like 20 cards coming out for each oracle that we have on the table. Show me the energy of death. Okay, let's go and pull. We have the Chariot. It's called Wali. I don't know if that's how you say it. Wali in this deck, but it's the Chariot card. Right, show me this message. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Card number 10. What's that? Chalky Falak. And then friendship. We have the Daughter of Cups. I'm sure the daughters are the pages. We had the Page of Cups in the last reading. And then the Four of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Now next to karmic completions, and then that's just split. I don't know if you can see it, but it's split here. The Daughter of Staffs is what it's split on as I put it down. So these are the bottoms of the deck. I'm going to have to leave them here. I ain't got no space. Let's pop those there. But seeing this Four of Coins at the bottom of the deck and this karmic completions, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you're connected to that is trying to hold on to you, or a cycle You see this person like picking up this big ass chest. And then underneath that, unfortunately, we have the devil. We have the devil. And it's such a dark card. But we see all these chains and bonds and somebody holding on. So I don't know if, like I say, that you're the one that's holding on, or this friendship, this social group, somebody else is holding on. But you've reached the end of a cycle with this karmic completions being a number 10 especially. This cycle is over. The wheel is wanting to turn. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune here underneath message. That is also a 10. So this cycle is well and truly over. You could be receiving the message that things are about to shift, or things need to shift. That you've reached the end of a cycle with this situation. And then if we look at the Chariot, just the imagery, it's like, doesn't this guy look so free and liberated and happy to be moving forward? And it comes off the consequence of something ending. So I don't feel like it's you that is holding on to this old karmic cycle. So it very well could be a friend, because the friendship energy is being clarified with the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So there may have been love here in this friendship, in this social group. These could be siblings. It could be, I don't know, best friends, close friends, more acquaintances. I'm not sure how it's going to show up. But there may have been love here at one point. This was speaking to me about forgiveness yesterday, this Page of Cups energy, or like the need to forgive, or the need to release something emotional here. But there's a fundamental lesson with this teaching and learning that you've either learnt, that you need to learn, that would be beneficial for you to learn. And the lesson here is that this cycle is over. It's done. It's complete. It almost feels like you've gone as far as you can go with these people, which is why the wheel is wanting to turn. So if you are being held on to, I feel that you've got, because again, we've got this liberation energy. Yeah, and then the sun underneath that. If you look how dark these two cards are, all the shadows at the bottom of the Four of Coins, then we've got this dark entity energy. And we've got somebody down here it almost feels like they're being imprisoned, they're being chained, without their will. But down here we can see one of the links in this chain breaking. And then we've got this window, this portal of like escape. It almost feels like somebody's tried to keep you in a box, but you're breaking free. And then look at the energy where it's split on the deck. We've got, again, this dark energy down here, and it's like she's being lifted, she's being elevated out of a dark space. And she's surrounded by all of this light. Then underneath that, we had the sun, which is exactly the same energy to me. This sort of swirling of gold and yellow in the top of the card. And this is happiness, it's manifestation, it's warmth. The sun is your freedom. Being lighthearted. So if you've been in a really dark circumstance or situation, energy, or connected to somebody externally in that energy, this is you freeing yourself from it. The Daughter of Staff being the Page of Wands speaks about, moving in a new direction, taking charge of your life, being curious, following your desires. It was in the individuality card. It's like that marching to the beat of your own drum and having the confidence to try something new, wanting to try something new, be somewhere new that makes you feel good though. And then under that we've got the Five of Wands. Oh, look at that. And then the Ten of Swords. I could just keep going just with the bottoms of the decks. I feel like I've hardly talked about the reading. But the Five of Wands, we've got this like competition. You've got these angry ass people on the backs of these horses. So I don't know if there's like an energy coming towards you as you liberate yourself, as you want to free yourself. They're playing polo or some game with a mallet. I don't know if they play polo in this part of the world, but that's what it kind of looks like to me. They're playing polo. And then we've got the Ten of Swords, which is like like a battle scene or the end of a battle. We see all the swords that are sort of standing up in the ground. These tents are on fire. There's absolute carnage. So I don't know, you're being asked to this karmic cycle, this what is completed here. It seems that there was a lot of people either energetically or physically after you in some kind of way. And it almost feels like they don't want you to free yourself or liberate yourself, and they would rather you be in this energy. These tents are like burnt to a crisp. But again, this is the third 10 in here, which speaks about something being over. And then underneath that, we've got the death card. We start with the death card here. Transition. Walking a new path. I feel like you've, I don't know, I feel like you earned your stripes on this previous karmic cycle. I'm seeing all the cracks in the, like the pavement, the sidewalk, but it's all cracked. So that's not indicating to me an easy nor comfortable journey from where you've been to where you are now. And see all these particles that are coming down. This is the message. This is the message that you're receiving, that it's time for you to close out this cycle or allow for something to change. Release the old and go with the flow. Keep your energy as high vibrational as you can at this time. Now let's just quickly talk about the Chariot. I haven't really spoken about that much, even though I have kind of gone into all of these cards. But this message is pointing you onto the path of your destiny. And I feel that some of you are happy, like I say, to be closing this old cycle out. There's a liberation here with the Chariot. There's a determination to continue to move forward. He's literally standing on top of this black and this white horse. So the more that your shadow and your light are in harmony, I feel like the more elevated that you are. You're able to see over all the bullshit. And if we go back to the polo card, where all these people, the horses. I don't know if they're chasing you. Like if it was this way, I'd be like, they're chasing you. They're chasing you, but it's like they're never going to reach you. They're never going to reach you. You're stood on the back of 2 horses here. This is ridiculous. Right. So, continue to move forward. Don't allow anybody to hold you back. Like I say, put you in a box to re-establish or, put those chains back on you to keep you in this dark energy, this dark mood, this low vibrational energy, whatever it's going to be. And don't allow people to confuse you either. There's something fundamental that you're either in the process of learning, that you have learned, and don't allow sentimental feeling to keep you in a cycle or a situation where you know that things have come to an end and it's time for you to move on. There's something fundamental that you've learned here with this teaching and learning and karmic completion. I actually want to read. I don't feel like I need to clarify it any further. I really don't. I'm going to read karmic completions out of the book. Oh, you know what I might do? Pull one of my karmic completions cards. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, this deck. I had to split it in 2 halves because it's so huge. It doesn't fit in my little cubby thingamajigs all in one. So can we have some, any further messages relating to this karmic completion, death, message, and friendship? God, the deck is so big. Oh my gosh. Right, here we go. Right. Any final messages? Any final messages for the collective? Focus on the bigger picture, that says. So yeah, don't allow someone to keep you small or your perspective limited. With that box, that's like small-minded thinking. Small-minded thinking. So focus on the bigger picture here. So you're closing out the cycle. That's what I mean. It's not the end. It might be the end of this cycle, but there's going to be more to come. Death isn't like finite. From death is the new life comes from death. So this isn't the end per se. You are worthy and valuable just as you are. Then we have 7th house energy, which is Libra energy. 1 second, there's one on the floor. And we have unexpected help coming in. Right, okay. Oh, then we have healing your bloodline. So that may be what you were doing on this previous karmic path or karmic cycle. Oh, there's another one under there. I have more than enough. You're worthy and valuable just as you are. So there's nothing for you to prove. And you staying in a situation isn't proving anything. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to release. We've got the 7th house, partnership, marriage, Libra energy. So that's the Justice card in the traditional tarot. So I don't know if this has got something to do with the courts, the legal system. If not, it's about, say, injustices, unfair things, rights and wrongs that you've experienced on this karmic path. And there's going to be balance that's been being brought back to that. Yeah, there's balance going to be restored in this situation. So yeah, there's nothing for you to prove. You have more than enough. So this energy of lack, say if this is an attitude or a mindset that you've, I don't know, inherited on this old karmic cycle, then this is what needs to go. This is what you need to learn from. Is that you're worthy, you're valuable, you have more than enough. You don't need that, like I say, limited perspective or limited thinking here. And then unexpected help coming in. And I feel that that's coming in on this new cycle as you sort of let things go. As you keep your energy high vibrational. Somebody very well could come in to either help you close out this old cycle or to get you onto the new path. For some of you, this could be a new friend. Libra partnerships, marriage. Then we've got the friendship card here, the Daughter of Cups. So that's generally a stirring of emotional feeling. Identify your own karmic patterns. I feel that's what you were doing as your part of healing your bloodline, is to know what your karmic patterns were. That's what we were talking about, this devil energy down here. Identify your own karmic patterns. And it's like once you've done that, that is when you know a cycle has completed. There was something definitely that you needed to learn on this previous cycle. And it very well could be your own as well as other people's karmic patterns and cycles that you needed to be aware of. Right, let me find the book. Here we go. And read Karmic Completions number 10. Alright, this card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. This could refer to a challenging situation that you've recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. Exactly, especially because it's come out with teaching and learning. You fully learnt the lesson here. This card, oh my God, I haven't got enough hands. It says this card also represents the Wheel of Fortune, and we had this come out and we held them up together because they're both number 10. So where whatever goes up must come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and the lows in your life. For it is your ability to adapt that will make your dreams come true. By stating this too shall pass in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded and stable. In order to better your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life that have cleared you of a karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements. By continuing to face the challenges head on and treating others with love and respect, you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. Ooh, you've done a lot of work. Like I say, that, was it this path here? No, it was after this one. It was this one. I was going to say I could tell with all the cracks in that paving. It wasn't an easy path to walk. Imagine doing that in like stilettos or high heels. It's like you're going to be getting stuck, you're going to be wobbling, you're going to be falling over. And I feel that you've navigated a really treacherous path, but it's time to close that out. This is the Death card. So yeah, and like I say, this scene and this scene are not great. And this is like the battle-weary soldier. This is the aftermath after the battle. But again, it's a 10. So this is what you're closing out. Right, that was beautiful. I'm just going to leave that right there. That was absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a great day. I hope this reading resonated with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.